song is it's a song that you might know as well, but if you don't, you'll be familiar with the kind of song that it is. It's a song where each verse builds on the previous verse. And in this case, like sort of like the house that Jack built or 12 Days of Christmas, right? But in this case, it zooms in with each verse to a finer level of detail. And I'll bet you'll know it. And if you don't, you'll get it right away. So definitely love to have some help on this one. I think I'm just going to do these two songs, and then we'll get it.
Maybe one extra one. We're waiting on a
One extra
crowd.
one. Oh, really? Yeah. I got plenty of songs.
The cats is requested down by the bay where the watermelons grow. If you happen to know that one.
And I'm kind of requesting Space Cats, but
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do this one, then we'll do Space Cats, and then we'll have to see. I might need somebody to like look up the lyrics for me down by the bed. All right. Well, down in the meadow, there was a little tree. Was the prettiest little tree that you ever did see. Oh, the tree in the hole and the hole in the ground, and the green grass grew all around and around, and the green grass grew all around. Well, on that tree, there was a little limb. Was the prettiest little limb that you ever did see. Oh, the limb on the tree in the hole of the ground. The green grass grew all around and around, and the green grass grew all around. Oh, you guys are doing great now. Well, on that limb, there was a little branch. Was the prettiest little branch that you ever did see. Oh, the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grew all around and around, the green grass grew all around. Well, on that limb, there was a little twig. Was the prettiest little twig that you ever did see. Oh, the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the grass, and the green grass grew all around and around, the green grass grew all around. Well, on that twig, there was a little nest. Was the prettiest little nest that you ever did see. Oh, the nest on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grew all around and around, and the green grass grew all around. Well, in that nest, there was a little egg. Was the prettiest little egg that you ever did see. Oh, the egg in the nest on the twig, and the twig on the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grew all around and around, and the green grass grew all around. Well, in that egg, there was a little bird. Was the prettiest little bird that you ever did see. Oh, the bird and the egg in the nest, and the nest on the twig, and the twig on the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grew all around and around, and the green grass grew all around. Well, on that bird, there was a little wing. Was the prettiest little wing that you ever did see. Oh, the wing on the bird, and the bird in the egg in the nest, and the nest on the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree in the hole in the ground. The green grass grew all around and around, and the green grass grew all around. All right, this is the last one. Is everybody ready? Well, on that wing, there was a little feather. Was the prettiest little feather that you ever did see. Oh, the feather on the wing on the bird in the egg in the nest on the twig on the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree in the hole is definitely not from the 15th century, but it's from the director himself, so I couldn't ignore it. This is one of my original songs. It's called Space Cats. Kind of rock and roll. So, chase some laser pointers across the sky. Wave one back and forth and watch them fly. Will they tire? No, no, no. Come on, space cats, go, go, go. Space cats cruising through the Milky Way. Milky Way, Milky Way. With their rocket packs on full display. Full display, full display. Flying high and flying low. Come on, space cats, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Frisky little kitties that can keep up. Stop and take a sip from the dipper's cup. The little ones find they are not pigs. The other one they find is much too big. They all respond to the call to arms. To chase that cosmic ball of yarn. It's singing and it's sagging past stars and moons. They know that they will catch it too. Space cats cruising through the Milky Way. Milky Way, Milky Way. With their rocket packs on full display. Full display, full display. Flying high and flying low. Come on, space cats, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Kitties that evolved for zero-G are not like your average cat. How can these feline heroes be adapted to such habitats? For crossing the century to Canis Majoris, Canis Majoris, all the kitties join in the galaxy chorus. Galaxy chorus, will they sing for us? I guess I never knew it was a thing. No one ever told me that cats could sing. With all these colonies up on Mars, they're really quite at home amongst the stars. Where to next? Oh, no one knows. Come on, space cats, go, go, go. Space cats cruising through the Milky Way. Milky Way. With their rocket packs on full display. Past the jurisdiction of the FAA. Flying high and flying low. Come on, space cats, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Use the lunar rocks and scratching posts. Looking for affection from their Martian hosts. Wherever they go, they make do. A space cat might just live near you. Oh, it could be true. Space cats, go, go. Space cats, go, go, go. Space cats, go, go. Space cats, go, go, go. Space cats, go, go. Space cats, go, go, go. One more.
One more song. One more.
I don't know. Go, go, go.
You don't know that one, Ray?
Yeah, vaguely, but yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I'll do the Manson song, I guess. So this is about a sea creature you may have heard of. Did I already say it? I said it, didn't I? Oh, okay. You heard it. So down in Florida, you may have seen these creatures. They are freshwater and saltwater. They can do both. They're beautiful creatures, and it's a fun song. It's a sing-along song. It's got a bit of a message, but it's not meant to be a downer. Floating swimming through the mangrove leaves. Friendly manatee, you don't look much like a cow to me. With your funny paddle tail, one can see you're not a whale. So now tell me, just what can you be? Manatee, manatee, we need a plan, you see, before there is no manatee no more. In the river or the sea, you're as happy as can be, just so long as the water's warm. Swimming through the ocean blue, looking for some leaves to chew. There's no mistaking your curvaceous form. Manatee, manatee, we need a plan, you see, before there is no manatee no more. The Atlantic is where you'll see the friendly manatee. In the Pacific they don't belong. That's the home of their cousin, the, does anyone know? No. The dugong. Boating is a lot of fun. We all enjoy the waves and sun. There's just one thing I ask before you go. In any place where you may see a gently grazing manatee, do like they do, take it nice and slow. Manatee, manatee, we need a plan, you see, before there is no manatee no more. It's back time again. When considering the family tree of the dugong and manatee, no creature of the sea is as relevant as their cousin the elephant. Manatee, manatee, we need a plan, you see, before there is no manatee no more. Everybody, manatee, manatee, we need a plan, you see, before there is no manatee. Before there is no manatee, before there is no manatee no more. All right. Thank you so much. How are we doing?
We're like 2 minutes away from the prop arriving, so if you've got
I got
one
You know
more,
Baby
one
Beluga?
upbeat short song what's that?
You know Baby Beluga?
It's very reminiscent. I don't think I...
You like doing?
And above and see below, there's a little white whale on the go. Yeah, so wait. Baby beluga, oh baby beluga, you so happy. Yeah,
I
guess
don't
I know.
remember it that much. Just remember the band song, what do you think of it?
Let's see.
You can look up the other, you might need to come up here and sing it with me. If you-
There we go. Okay, baby, you ready? Baby
You want to come up
beluga-
here?
No, I do not. Baby beluga in the deep blue sea,
Yeah.
swim so wild and you swim so free.
Alright.
Heaven above and the sea below, and a little white whale on the go.
All right.
I'll sing it with you
You
guys.
gonna join me? Yeah. All right.
I think that's not, I just gotta look up the word.
Baby beluga in the deep blue sea, you swim so wild and you swim so free. Heaven above and the sea below, and a little so much. Are we ready to go?
Yes.
All right. You are in for a treat. I will be back up in between sets to do a little bit more musical entertainment. But everybody give a big round of applause. No? You want to talk a little bit about the...
Yeah. Well, let me tell you a little bit about our project.
Thank you.
Many of you have already figured out we're killing time a little bit because we've got two props that are like almost in the parking lot right now. But I wanted to tell you where this is coming from. We're going to be performing, by we I mean them, the young people, a play in the style of Commedia dell'Arte. And that we've been working on a big project to uncover the 400 Commedia dell'Arte plays that were written before 1600 that exist in manuscript form, of which up till a few years ago only 50 had been printed in English in any form. And those had contradictions in them and had to be resolved and worked out. And so we're going through them, and in the process of going through them, publishing them as a series of books that are for each different collection from the manuscripts. Now, Commedia dell'Arte, many of you already know, but some don't, is an old style of theater. Somewhere in the 1500s, it became clear that the form of acting that people were doing was very stiff and stylized, and they focused so much on the beauty of what was being said rather than the content of what was being said. But at some point, they said, you know, if we let the actors improvise a little bit, that we could have a closer relationship between the actor and the audience. And that they could, from that, that's good news, from that, make a play that was based on a structure but improvised from scene to scene. And that's exactly what we're doing here. All the words that are being said by our actors here are their creation. They're not written down in a book someplace, but they're from an outline. Say, well, they have to get to this, right? That they have to be angry, or they have to run off, or have a reason for doing so. And they invent the reasons why. And that's it. So, without further ado, I will let the young people introduce themselves, and we will have a great play.
Hello, you all lucky people. You have all come out to see the most incredible performance of Bertolino's Nobility. This is performed by our troupe, Stelle de Bacco, and this is a play that has not seen the light of day for 500 years. Until last year. This is about love. It is about tragedy. And most importantly, it is about very annoying fathers. So sit tight and enjoy.
Come along, Pimpinella, as much as you want it to. This laundry isn't going to do itself.
I don't want to do laundry.
We have this discussion every day.
I mean, why can't fathers just do laundry for their kids, right?
Because I'm getting up there in years. It's not as easy for me to carry such a heavy basket down. This really is a two-person job.
So you're telling me that never in your life, not even once, you wanted to be something more than a washerman?
Well, there was a time, probably when I was about your age, that I had a dream. I wanted to become the greatest washerman in all of Elba.
Well, what happened?
I became the greatest washerman in all of Elba.
Well, I guess you don't want to do anything else.
Yeah.
But I do. You know, I want to learn French. I want to figure out how to use a boat. I don't know how those work. love to travel Greece, but all I have to do is laundry all day.
You should be proud that you live in the country with the cleanest clothes in all of God's flat earth.
Right. You know what? Since you have such a deep passion for this and you just love doing laundry, I'm gonna leave you to it. Okay, bye.
Wait, sit on, sit. There's a second reason to why I don't want to do anything more than this. It has to do with her. See, I found her when she was just a baby. She had this note with her. It's in fancy handwriting that I can't read. Obviously, the nobles threw her out because they didn't want her anymore. And what happens if I end up like that? I don't want to do that. I don't want to be such a terrible person that I just throw my children to the sea whenever I want to, because I don't want them anymore at the sea. Oh, Pantalone, good to see you.
Bertolino, you see this shirt right here?
Yes, this one.
Yeah,
Yes.
did you just clean it?
I did indeed, yes sir.
Then what's this stain here?
The small wine stain?
Yes, that one.
Yes, why do you have a wine stain on your undershirt?
I am not allowed to tell you that.
Well, sir, you see, the soap that I use, it's pretty cheap. If you wanted to pay me more, I could buy more expensive soap, and I could definitely get that out. But as it stands, I'm not going to be able to get that out of your shirt, sir.
I'm sure you'll be able to get it out with the soap you have here. Just do this.
And now they're telling me how to do my job. Like this is gonna do something. Like suddenly, like dunking it and all this is gonna change the fact that it's not clean. Like, look, it's still there. I mean, like, what's that over there, Pantalone?
What is that? I've never seen that before.
Here you go, boss. I'll clean.
Oh yes, that is it.
Stupid nobles.
Oh,
Oh yes.
oh, here's your towel.
Well, Prince Lorenzo.
Hey.
You don't stop.
Okay, that was a little bit rude, but whatever. You look, like you're covered in soapy water. And how do you clean laundry and your shirt is stained?
I.
Yeah, cool. So, you know, I have been looking out my window, and I've seen you and your daughter, your beautiful, beautiful daughter, sitting out here, standing in the, I don't even know what you do. I clearly do not clean my own clothes. And I have been thinking, it seems like you spend so much time just doing laundry that you would love to, take a little bit of money to get a break from the world, to, I don't know, take a day off. It's only a couple hundred scudi, so it wouldn't be that much.
A couple hundred scudi? The king would have my head if he found out that I had his money, especially like a couple hundred. I couldn't do that.
See, it is really only pocket change for me. Nobody would need to know about this. I give it to you. You could get your daughter a dress. Oh, she would be gorgeous. Or, some turnips. I'm sure that's what you eat.
You see, us fathers, we have these monthly meetings, and I would have to let him know that you gave me the money, and then that would put you in a bad spot. So.
Okay, so you talk to the king, like of the kingdom, like my father.
Yes,
the king.
yes, exactly.
Right. So, but see, look, I can give you this money. You really don't need to tell anybody. It's not too much, and it would give you. You could travel maybe, or do something just for a day. Get you ahead. Get you moving in the right direction.
I think I hear King Alessandro.
Okay, yeah, bye.
Well, better get the stuff up. It's getting late. I still have so much.
I'm
Thank
sorry,
you.
I guess. And I brought you this to say that I'm sorry for leaving you to do laundry all by yourself, I guess.
Thank you so much. Yes, and it would be going so much faster if I just had someone about yay tall with the ability to clean clothes as well as I do.
Can't help you, sorry. Oh, hello there.
Hello, Pimpinella.
Your Majesty, how do you do today?
I've been looking out my window, seeing you and your father washing because you somehow always do it in front of the castle. And I just have noticed that you may be the most beautiful woman in the world.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Majesty, I really must help my father with this laundry. I always help him, right?
Of course.
And I
Okay,
promised
well,
him,
get
and
to
so
it.
I better go.
Yes, left your mother.
Bye.
You know something. I'm sure you do not, because you've never met me before. But I know something. Pimpinella is perfect. She is just wonderful in every way. She is beautiful, but more than that, she is smart, and she is kind, and she has passion. I somehow will make her my wife. But I do not know how, because I am obviously the prince, and all she does is clean clothes, so I think I need a disguise. And I know she will be the perfect queen for this kingdom.
Oh, Pantalone, don't you think it's a wonderful day in the greatest kingdom on Elba, capital of Viri?
It certainly is, Your Majesty.
Yes, I mean, there's nothing that could go wrong or is going wrong currently.
One thing. One thing.
What?
Your son, the prince, he refuses to get married.
Well, he doesn't need to get married.
He's 19 and a half.
He's 19 and a half! Oh, God. Oh, goodness. No marriage means no heirs. What are we gonna do? No children. No heirs. I mean, Belpagia has 9 grandchildren. 9 princes. 9 Belpagian princes. We only have 1.
Yes, and we have no person to marry.
No person, you
the
know,
prince.
this
The prince.
wouldn't have been an issue. We had somebody to marry the prince.
Yes.
He was betrothed to the Marquise of Anjou.
Yes, it was so
It
tragic.
was so tragic when
When
the
the ship
boat that was
sank
carrying her, it
all the
sank.
way to-
Oh, and now there's nobody to marry our prince. Oh, so sad. It's so sad. And now he's never gonna marry again.
We need to make sure
We need to make sure
that he does get married.
we need to make sure that he does get married. You know, I'm so glad you brought this up. You have to take care of this. You have to make sure he gets married. This is your responsibility. You brought this up. You know, and I trust you. I'm a great father. I'm a great king. I'm a great boss. I trust you. I'm delegating here. I trust you. I trust you. We must get the prince wed
Of course you're
at all costs.
Why are you letting me do this? I've never found a wife. I don't go to the monthly dad meetings. He's the son of the prince. It's his job.
Hello, Pantalone. You look disturbed. What seems to be the issue?
The king,
Yes.
he has made it my responsibility to make sure that you get married.
Has he really? Of course he has, because he's always saying, you must get married, Prince Lorenzo, you're getting so old. But he's not even willing to do it himself. Of course he's giving the job to somebody else. I am not even 20 yet. I should have time to live in the world, to do things, to make things happen.
Well,
Clearly you agree.
you never know when you'll have to take over as the king.
That is true. He is getting old. You know, he's almost
So-
40.
You're definitely going to need heirs.
Yeah, but I feel like I am the prince. Anybody who, it is unlikely anybody would want to marry me, and even if they did, it would only be for my money.
Oh, but you have so many great personality traits. You're smart. You're funny.
Thank you. Pinwada, you really are making me feel better about this. Maybe I could get married. I'm sure I could find a woman. I mean, there's definitely Pimpinella, and I'm sure that somebody I could maybe disguise myself. I have the perfect woman, and I will get married.
Yes, I'm so glad you thought of that. I'll go tell the king.
Again, my favorite guy. Quickly, I need to change this, and then put Fabrizio. Wait, no, Fabrizio. There we go. Fabrizio. Nobody will know who I am.
Finally, laundry doing is done.
Yes, we can finally go to the market with our 12 Scooty. That's like enough for a rutabaga and a half.
Right, now you just go think about rutabagas over there.
Why, hello, Pimpinella.
How do you know my name?
I'm one of those fellow workers, so my father, the cobbler, has told me, yes, I am Fabrizio, the cobbler's apprentice.
Thought you were his son.
What?
Son and apprentice.
Yes, family business.
Right, family business,
Yes.
of course. I know too much
Yes.
about family business.
Yes, see, I'm just so passionate about making shoes. I just make the best shoes with my father's.
As I can see, you have wonderful
yes.
footwear.
Why, thank you. But
Very modern.
I want to do more than make shoes. You know what I would love to do? I would love to go to Greece.
Me too. I've always wanted to go to Greece.
Really?
And I've also wanted to learn French.
Oh, that is smart. I German, but French is a wonderful language.
And there's one more thing that I've always wondered.
Me
It's
too. How do ships float? Right? That is what you were
I
wondering.
mean, wouldn't they just
sink in the water?
Under the water?
How do people survive?
I mean, they're so heavy
They're-
on the water.
they're
And
all
they
that wood.
float
It's like-
on the water. I mean,
Yes.
it's magic.
It must be. But my father always says, it is time to make shoes. You need to make shoes.
You need to get married.
You need to get married. I am not even 20. I tell him that, I think I should be able to get on a boat. If I get married, however will I get on a boat? And my wife, I'm sure she would not want to go to Greece. Right?
Depends on who you
On who
marry.
the wife is. Yes, so, since we have so many shared passions,
And we both don't want to get married.
maybe we should get married. This
That's
is a genius plan.
idea.
Nothing could go wrong.
Absolutely
I
nothing.
am sure we will be happy forever.
Forever. I mean, we've known each other for what, 5 minutes?
Yes.
It's meant to be.
It is meant to be. So, you agree. You will marry me.
Yes, I will marry you.
Well, I have a secret before the ceremony. I am not Fabrizio. I am actually Prince Lorenzo.
Prince Lorenzo, I couldn't tell under this amazing disguise.
Fabrizio.
Prince Lorenzo.
Prince Lorenzo, where?
What?
Fabrizio.
Fabrizio.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So, Father, as you can say, I'm already 18. I mean, come on, I should be married by now,
Yes,
right?
yeah, of course.
Right?
Yep.
And Fabrizio here is already 19 and a half. So,
We shall get married.
yeah.
That is just the best for the two of you. And
yes.
the market's actually that way, isn't it?
Yes, actually it is. I have no idea why we were going this way.
I don't know either, yeah.
I guess it's fate.
Yes.
It is. Well, I cannot wait to make you my wife, Pimpinella.
And keep on making shoes.
Making shoes.
Yes, yes.
Farewell.
Let's go off. Maybe we can get some bread rolls, too.
How's everybody enjoying the show? Different every time. So we're going to do a song that is, I believe, from the 15th century. I got this one from Jay, so it's a song about pigs. It's actually in C. It goes like this. I'm just going to sing a little bit of it.
And the lyrics are on the back side.
Lyrics on the back, that's right, yes.
There we go.
It goes, whose pigs are these? And can I get the people on this side of the room to sing that?
Yeah.
Whose pigs are these? And then these people are going to sing something else. They're going to sing, so, whose pigs are these? Whose pigs are these? Whose pigs are these? Right? So, and you're just going to just sing that because you're going to be still singing that when we sing the next part.
Whose pigs D's?
Oh, yeah, I made it modern. Let's stick with B, right? B is perfect. Whose pigs be these? Whose pigs be these? Pigs be these? Whose pigs be these? Well, it's a Merrick sow, and she's bigger than a cow, and I found them in the vicarage garden. Whose pigs be these? Whose makes me these? Who makes me these? Who makes me these?
Well, they're John Potts.
Well, they are John Potts, you can tell them by the spots, and I found them in the vicar garden. Who's makes me these? Who makes me these? Makes me these?
If I find them again, gonna put
If I find them again, gonna put them in my pen, and I found them in the vicar garden. Who's makes me these? Who's makes me these? Who's makes me these? Got my knife and fork, and I'm ready for some pork, and I found them in the vicarage garden. Thank you. Thanks for my assistance.
Where is the prince? Where is the prince?
Why,
Oh,
hello,
hello
Pantaloon.
there, Prince William. Well, I was just looking for you.
Really, I have been looking for you because I have incredible news. Today is a wonderful day. Would you like to know why?
Why?
Because I will be married.
I'm so happy that.
Yes, it is wonderful. I have found the most perfect woman in the world. Not in the kingdom, obviously.
Yes.
Yes, she is wonderful. She is smart and she is kind and she is beautiful.
Yes, we should go meet her.
Yes, you know, she is very close to here, in fact.
All right.
Right here, in fact. This happens to be her door.
This looks like the house of where I get my clothes washed.
Oh, that's cool. Well, yes, my wife will be Pimpinella.
Oh.
Yes. But she is wonderful. Her father, not so much. But that does not matter because she is just perfect and I know she will make the best queen.
Well, the king is already making plans for the marriage,
Yes,
so.
we would not want to disappoint him, so. Bertolino.
Excuse me. Yes. It's good to see
Yes.
you, Prince and company. How can I help you?
Well, I would love to marry your daughter.
That's a good one there, Prince. I'm so glad that you came by on my off day to tell me such a wonderful joke. And you know what? The blacksmith down the street would love to hear that.
Well, fortunately for me, of course, I am not joking. I would love to marry Pimpinella.
A small problem, Your Majesty. You see, my daughter has already promised her hand in marriage to Fabrizio, the cobbler's apprentice, who makes shoes.
Yes, I'm sure he seems so smart. He must be the best shoemaker in the kingdom.
I wouldn't say that. Obviously, his father's better, but you know.
Well, okay, so before you get any ideas, I am not much of a liar. In fact, I have never lied before in my life. Why would I? I'm the prince. No one can do anything. Except I did lie just one teeny tiny time where I happened to put on a costume and dress up as Fabrizio the
So you lied to my daughter?
No. See, I only lied to you. Your daughter knows.
Okay. Well, Pimpinella knows that she shouldn't marry above her station. If I get her down here right now, she'll definitely tell you the same. I'm sorry. But,
Okay.
Pimpinella!
Yes, Father?
The prince is here, and as I just informed him, you would never want to marry him.
You agreed to let me marry the prince. Oh, thank you, Father.
Great. Yeah. Go right ahead.
This is the most joyous day of my entire life. I didn't think you would agree, but obviously you think it's a wonderful idea, don't you? Yes, you do. Oh, this is wonderful.
Whoa, slow down there, lovebirds, okay? We don't look anything like nobles. The king is gonna have a fit or a stroke or something at his age, and it's not gonna end.
40, what?
That is maybe the only good thought I've ever heard come out of your mouth. You might be right. What will we do?
We have some extra clothes in one of the closets in the castle.
That is a good idea. I
And
mean,
speaking of how he's getting up there in age,
he wouldn't even be able to tell.
right? Even if it's
Yeah,
from,
no-
2 weeks ago?
Nobody's worn them in years.
Oh, that is perfect.
Perfect.
He can barely see in his memory.
So I guess
You shall put on disguises and you shall meet. The king will love you because you are just wonderful. You will make the perfect queen, I am sure.
And if anything goes wrong, Pantalone, this was completely your idea.
agrees with you on that.
Oh, he will.
I'm sure he
We'll
will.
tell him. We'll let him know that this was all your wonderful
idea.
doing.
Yes, fully on you.
So, shall we? Let's lie to the king.
We're
Let's-
going to die.
Oh, I cannot wait for my father to meet her, but obviously not meet her because that would not end well. But I'm sure, I mean, she's just such an amazing person. He would have no idea. I mean, I need to get married. I'm getting up there too. 20 years old almost. That's really, really old. So, this will be a wonderful idea. Oh,
I've heard you are to be married.
you have heard correctly. I shall marry a wonderfully beautiful woman.
That's fantastic news. There will be heirs, grand princes.
And I will be happy, of course, more important than
Oh,
it.
sure. You still believe in true love, huh?
Yay. She will just be wonderful for the kingdom. And she is smart and she has ambition. So I'm sure you are so happy about this that no matter who she is, you would want me to marry her, no matter who, right?
Sure. But who is she?
She is Fabrizia. Yes. She is from this teeny tiny kingdom, just really small and surrounded by water. So
Oh,
you
just
probably
like us. Oh, we've probably heard of them.
no, probably not.
Really?
Actually, it's really probably like 10 people live there, so it's
Oh,
real tiny.
Is she rich?
Oh, very. She's just
So I've
rolling in
probably
money.
heard of her.
Not that rich.
Who's her father? Probably.
Fabrizio.
Strong man. Oh,
Fabrizio is her father.
right. And he's probably very well mannered
And noble.
true and kingly and ready to take on the powers that be.
No. He's getting old, so he's
Ambitious. I am ready to see him at the monthly fathers
But you,
meeting. I'm very excited for this.
but you really don't need to get to know him too well. Like,
Oh, nonsense. His seat will be right next to mine at the banquet.
Cool. So, but like, you don't really need to talk to him. I mean, you're just so happy I'm getting married. You're gonna pay attention to me more than her father.
Son, you need to go out there on your own. I need to make friends with your wife's father.
I don't think so. I think that you can, you are such a good king. Best boss, best father.
Boss, best king,
You would,
best father.
yes, you would never need to talk to anybody else in your entire life, ever.
Agree to disagree.
No. Okay. Oh, I really hope he's a good actor.
This must be them. Oh, joy.
It must be.
Oh,
Your Majesty?
you are so noble. It's like you were born for this.
Yes.
Exactly.
Wow.
I'm totally born for this.
Born. Yes, she's
Yeah.
been noble her whole life.
And I never wear anything on my head.
Yes.
No, why would you?
Yes, I know.
My hair's
Yeah.
No, I thought the palace would be bigger.
Okay.
Now, who is this?
This is her very noble father.
I am, Fabrizio, King Fabrizio of Monteverde.
Cool.
It's nice to meet you.
Yes.
Now, isn't this wonderful? I mean, it's the joining of kingdoms. It's something that'll last for years to come.
Yes, and you.
The children, the grandchildren, grand princes, 10 of them to beat the Belpagians.
Excuse me, sir, but as Pantalone was leading us around the castle, I noticed a severe lack of gold. You see, everything in our kingdom, it's gold. It's gold from the columns to the floors to the roof above.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They just have so much gold, but you have an equal amount.
I would say more.
No, it is probably
Showing
the exact
where's
same.
your gold scepter,
ounces.
your gold crown? I don't see it.
No, they have. He just doesn't like to display it, but you like to display it. Just.
So
different-
you're calling me.
I have so much
you're
gold, I don't
calling me
need to display
vain,
it.
son.
No.
How dare you?
No. See, look, equal amounts pounds of gold equal the amazing, incredible
I
kingdom
wouldn't say
and
that.
equally amazing
No,
children.
children isn't equally
Yes, your
amazing.
children.
Your
getting
clothing,
married.
your
Marriage.
clothing is wonderful.
Love,
There's not a
thank you.
stain
Yay,
on it.
thank
You
you.
must have the
Grandchildren.
world's best
Grandchildren.
You know, I would say grandchildren.
Real children.
But
right?
more importantly,
Oh, less
Yes.
importantly, less
I
importantly.
hate the washerman that does my clothes.
Oh,
He's
yes,
so
yes,
rude.
yes, he's very rude. I
I
mean,
haven't
he's
put a
not rude.
single stain
Let
on
us-
the king's
let us-
clothing once, and believe me, that's about to change.
Okay.
He's been so rude to me. He's passive aggressive, and I hate passive aggressive people. I've been going to therapy for this.
Father, what do you think you're doing?
I'm acting like a noble. They're always flaunting their gold around and making fun of me for being so poor. That's just how they act.
We're not making fun of you for being poor. We're making fun of you for being a bad washerman.
Well, sir.
Okay, I don't think I can hold you two from a fight without Lorenzo here, so let's hold that till later. Okay? Later. And you can wash out those stains. Okay. So is there anything else we can do in preparation? Maybe
Yes.
other than coaching my father
Yes.
on his personality?
Although you currently look very noble, you still walk like a common person.
How so?
Noble women are taught to walk a certain way from a young age, like one foot in front of the other, small steps, straight lines, arms still.
Well, that sounds not too hard, right? Right?
You're getting there. Try making your steps less loud if you can.
Right, like this.
Wow, that's lovely. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were more noble.
Which she isn't. That would be weird if she was, because I'm not noble, and like that would be.
Right, well, I'm gonna go to the banquet and you two are gonna work on being kind, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pantalone. So, now that I'm above your station, there's a few things that I'd like to make sure are set up before this banquet. First, I would like a, what is it, those large lumps of cow meat that you like sear to a perfect red on the inside color and not a bit more, because that would be an awful waste of the meat.
Yes, a steak.
Yes.
I'll tell the chefs to make that.
Yes, yes, and make sure it's absolutely perfect, because I want to be able to send it back 11 times before
you don't need to send it back any
actually eat it,
times.
even though nothing's changed.
You
Yeah.
don't need to send it back any times.
Even the nobles don't know how the nobles act. And what is it? It's that that thing that the king sits on. It's like all gold and everything.
The throne. You're
Yes,
talking
that
about
thing.
the throne?
Yeah, go ahead and grab that for me. It doesn't look comfortable, but I'm sure it would be nice to sit on.
That's like 2,000 pounds, and I'm like 80. Do you think I
Oh,
can
no.
move that today?
You know what? Pimpinella lifts a laundry basket every day that's like about that same size, so I'd say that you should be able to do it too.
You do have power over me.
Yeah, and one more thing before you go. I like this this green tunic here. Would you mind getting me, let's say, a clean white shirt with no stains on it?
If we had a washerman to do it,
Well, it would be a shame if the king were to discover that Pantalone let a couple of commoners into the palace. You know? So,
fine, I'll wash the shirt.
now, go ahead. Have fun trying to lift that. I hope to see you there. Or most likely not.
All right, so one last song for you guys before the dramatic conclusion of this epic tale. I could really use some help from my assistant again. he's available.
My name's
I
Lisa.
usually, actually, I have a duo.
I know this one.
Oh, do you want to come up and sing it?
Sure.
So you'll be leading half of the road.
Yep.
Awesome, 'cause it's a round. So we're going to sing it through twice so everybody learns it. Bit of a tongue twister. My dame had a lame tin crane. I can't sing that key. My dame had a lame tin crane. My dame had a crane that was lame. Come, Mistress Jane, to my dame's lame tin crane. Fear and return again.
Different words. Could I have your words?
You have a lovely voice, though. Thank you. My dame had a lame tin crane. My dame had a crane that was lame. Come, Mistress Jane, to my dame's lame tin crane. Fear and return again.
My dame has a
So,
lame
well,
crane.
you're going to take this half and you'll go first?
My dame has a lame tin crane.
My dame has a lame tin crane. My dame had a crane that was lame. Come, Mistress Jane, to my dame's lame tin crane. Fear and return again. My dame has a lame tin crane. My dame had a crane that was lame. Come, Mistress Jane, to my dame's lame tin crane. Fear and return again. My dame has a crane that is lame. Come, Mistress Jane, to my dame's lame tin crane. Fear and return again. All right. Thank you. Thank you to my assistants, both of you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Enjoy the last sentence, the last act.
Huh. I mean, isn't it wonderful that you've found a wife?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. It is
Really,
really amazing.
I'm so proud of you, but I also have some worries.
happy.
Her father.
Huh?
He's a little rude,
Noble. Oh,
ill-mannered,
no.
poorly behaved.
No, he is just
A
very
handful.
noble. Okay.
I mean, you know, his clothes were very clean. I'll give him that.
Yes, clean like a noble, of
But
course.
he acted with such venom towards me.
Me.
I thought it was a little odd. You know, I have not seen that much vitriol since last Sunday at our monthly fathers meeting at Bertolino. Bertolino, the washerman.
Bertolino. Yes, I've
He
never
actually
talked to
has
him.
the same shoes as this no good Fabrizio.
Oh,
Same shoes, and actually sort of has the same walk too. You know, he's sort of like. It's really
He's
aggravates me.
He just
drives
walks,
me mad.
Just walks like a noble, I think. So. Yeah.
And you know, he has the same like sort of hair as well.
Are we sure? I do not think so. I think he is wonderful, and you are so happy I'm getting married, right?
To the washerman's daughter? That man is Fabrizio!
No, he is not. I promise, Father, he is not.
You cannot fool me, boy.
But Father, think about it. I am almost 20, and
Yes! It's
Yes.
old.
I know I am getting old, so I need to marry soon. So and
Yes,
you just,
but not to the daughter of that rude, awful Bertolino.
But think about his amazing daughter. Oh, she's beautiful. She looks like a queen. She does.
I would have been fine with you marrying her. I would have been exalted.
So you
but-
should be still.
Not with him.
But like,
I can't
no,
stand
Father.
to talk to him more than I have to, which is once a month.
But I will never marry again if I cannot marry Pimpinella. She is perfect
You will.
for me.
You will have to.
But-
because I will not let you.
But she
Because
could not.
Her father is awful.
Okay, but I mean, I've known her for 6 whole hours. I just know she would be perfect.
I wish your mother was here. She's been asleep for 6 whole hours.
But
Queen,
see-
what do you feel about this?
Listen to your father.
That's what I'm saying.
Please, no. This is horrible. She would be the perfect wife. She would be the perfect queen. I must tell her. Pimpinella! I can get over this. We can find a way.
Lorenzo, my love, what's wrong?
I have horrible news. My father said we could not marry.
What? Why have we not?
He said that he found out who your father was, and he just could not get over how horribly annoying of a person he is.
Everyone hates my father. Can't the king just get over it?
I know, that is what I tried, but I do not think it can work. He will not let it happen.
I've been dealing with my father for 18 years. What's the problem?
Right, I mean, I do not know what we can do. Maybe we can find another way. We can be together in secret.
We can run away to Greece.
Oh, that is genius. On a boat! Yes, we could do, but I am always followed because, I am a prince, I am rich, I am
We
handsome.
still don't know how boats work.
Yeah, that is true. We also don't know. We could write letters.
Write letters. That's a genius idea.
a genius
but
idea.
doesn't
But-
someone track your mail?
Somebody reads all my mail. What can we do? I do not think this can work.
I suppose this is goodbye forever.
I
Farewell.
love you. I've known you for 7.
If it was 6, that would be fun.
5, but 7. Yes.
Prince Lorenzo, I found this letter in Bertolino's clothes, which he left on a pile on my floor.
And that is clearly addressed to my father.
It is. I don't know what he can
I don't know
do
what
with
it says, but
But it can't be good.
he is trying to scam the kingdom. I bet he is taking our money. Or our turnips, more
He
likely.
could be taking. This is just the king. So he could be taking our letters and giving them to Bacco.
Oh, I bet he is a spy for Bacco. My father would be furious if he knew.
Yes, we need to stop this.
We need to
Take
stop
this letter and give it to my father. Give it to your father.
I have to talk to him.
Well, it's better than me talking to him after
Yeah.
he found out I like
Yes, yeah, he would
normal
be
people
very
in the
mad
palace.
about that. Well, I guess it is. Actually, I do not care. I can get over this. I mean, I am almost 20.
Bertolino,
Hi, Pantalone.
I found that letter that you left on my floor with your clothes.
My letter.
Yes.
Yes. What?
The one that's addressed to the king.
It's addressed to the king?
Yes, it is.
I've had the king's letter for 18 years.
You're trying to tell me that letter is 18 years old?
Yes.
That stamp didn't look 18 years old.
Well, I've renewed it.
Yeah. Good luck convincing the king of that.
Look, you know what? No, I've had enough of this stupid noble crap. I'm going to Bacco. You can take your white shirt and I can't say it.
I could not find my father. I do not know where he is. I mean, I'm sure this kingdom is just so gorgeous. He is probably hidden somewhere, but Father! Oh, hello.
What's the commotion?
Look what we have found.
Hey, where'd this come from?
This?
It was in the pile of Bertolino's clothes.
Bertolino.
On my floor.
Wait,
Dared to bring this into our
he
kingdom.
had a letter addressed to me. He's a spy.
He is a spy. That is what we were thinking.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
what an awful man.
Yes. Do you know what it says?
Catherine, the Marquise of Anjou. This child. Oh, where did you find this? This is the letter that was supposed to be sent over for, of course, Catherine, the Marquise of Anjou.
Who is Catherine?
We never thought to mention it, but, you were just so young. Grew up
Okay.
so fast.
Yes. So who is Catherine?
You're betrothed.
My what?
When your mother and I had you,
Yes.
we had dear friends who had a child around the same time.
Okay.
Of course, the Duke and Duchess of Anjou.
Mhm.
And Catherine was sent over, but she never made it.
After ship drowned.
Everyone on the ship drowned. No known survivors to this day.
That is tragic.
To think that he would bring this here to taunt us!
Oh, this is horrible. What does it say exactly?
That the child associated with this letter will be, of course, Catherine.
And Bertolino had it, who has a daughter who is about my age.
He said he found it on the beach.
Couldn't be.
Wait,
Catherine.
could
Pimpinella.
Pimpinella be Catherine?
Pimpinella is Catherine.
Pimpinella is
Will be
Catherine.
married.
This is
Okay,
wonderful.
okay, I don't care who you are, but you have stopped me from marrying the love of my life, and whatever happens next, I'm keeping this dress. I really like this dress.
Pimpinella.
My daughter.
I'm sorry, Kate. I know you're getting back up there, but
No,
that's my
actually,
father over there.
You're Catherine.
What?
Catherine. The Marquise of Anjou.
Wait, what?
I'm noble?
You're noble. You were born noble. You were born to be betrothed, of course.
Yes.
When you were born, you
Catherine.
were betrothed.
I'm much
Too gorgeous for the name Pimpinella, and I always knew it!
Pimpinella is your great-grandmother's name. You respect it.
This means Bertolino is not her real father! Joy!
Pimpinella.
Oh,
I mean,
we can
Catherine.
throw him to the
Right here.
fishes!
Do you know what this means?
We can get married.
We can get married!
But still, I would like Bertolino, although he's not my real father,
And he's really annoying.
to be able to visit me at the castle some days and not be murdered along the process. Can we agree to that?
Can talk about it.
This is love.
We shall be married.
We shall be married. Let's go plan the wedding.
Oh,
Joyous day!
We have to plan
plan!
for the wedding.
The
We have to-
wedding! The
we have to
grand
get-
princes!
We have to
Oh!
get the King and Queen of Anjou.
Yes, we do. Oh, they will be overjoyed to hear their daughter is alive. Someone wake the queen!
Great. Another wedding. More white laundry with more stains on it. I'm going to be working for a long time. Better get to it. Wonderful audience, unless you happen to be noble, in which case the exits are behind you. Thank you and good night.
Right, more questions and answers if you guys are ready for them.
Where's the queen?
That's a great question. She's been asleep this whole time.
I know, it was 7 whole hours.
Yeah, 7 whole hours. Basically the whole time they've known each other.
Yeah.
That's true.
Except for, of course, when I've been looking out the window.
That's
For
good.
It's a
years.
little creepy.
Say that.
For years I've been looking out the window.
Yeah.
Yes.
But on the first,
Oh, yeah.
So was there, tell me about the discussion that led to the change for the queen being asleep now as opposed to maybe
Being on the boat and
We've-
drowning.
Yeah, so we've done 3, this is our 3rd play, and we've done 3 different versions of the queen. And we thought, last time we switched it to being her had supposedly died, but we thought
On
that
the
was
ship.
a little sad.
Yeah, it was a little
Yeah.
tragic.
So we
Can't
thought
do
her
it.
really
Yeah.
sleeping would.
Yeah, I
That
think
was
it's
the
just
lesson.
whatever.
she had run off to
Yeah, and had been on princes, so there was a little bit of tension there.
Yeah.
But I think it's really just whatever comes up and whatever
Yeah.
is
This
funny.
one's fun, I think, because then our wonderful stage manager can,
Tallulah?
yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Tallulah,
She was asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone have questions?
Is it hard to do it again differently?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Very.
No.
Okay.
Well, because you already forget what you did, so it's just like, oh, I can whatever I say. It's basically just
Yeah.
what
I
happened.
like to like
Yeah.
build in like memory of what I do, so I can just like repeat it the next time, and it's less effort. But then when we change it, it's harder because then like I remember what I did last time, and then if I accidentally do that, then it like messes up the place.
Yeah.
Commedia dell'Arte is a lot about listening.
Yeah.
It's a lot about listening. Like when Bertolino brought up the father meeting, the monthly meeting of the fathers, right? It seems like just a thing he's telling his daughter, like, oh yeah, I know the king, right? And then the king picked it up, that there actually is a monthly father meeting. That's what's funny, when you're listening and you can bring the same joke back again.
I like the singing of the songs as you came and left. That was very funny too.
Fiddle and I.
Yeah. Credit to Mason for that.
Yeah.
How do you guys work out your jokes? Do you have like I'm assuming because there's no writers for your jokes, so how do you guys kind of work on your joke ideas?
Or
Because we're
telepathic.
all
Yeah.
telepathic.
Yeah.
We're
We have
hive
natural
minds.
sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
No.
actually we like
Yeah.
come up with them
Yeah.
during practices, and then if the ones that we like we keep, and the ones that are really
We have
bad
a
we
group
just
chat.
like
We
forget
text
about.
each other when there's something that comes up.
Yeah.
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 Or as I just did, someone says something and the rest of them picks it up.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
just kind of
Yeah.
improvise.